Just want your take on this excerpt. I want to read to you from an interview, your last presidential flag bearer, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He granted this interview to This Day. It was published yesterday. And he said the People's Democratic Party must focus on winning, not on zoning. Zoning will not matter if we do not win. First we win. Then when we are in power, we have the political wherewithal to zone from a position of power, not from a position of weakness. What is your take on that position?
I completely disagree with him. You don't put the cart before the horse. He is saying, let's go, you must concentrate on winning. This election, for God's sake, is not going to be by card-carrying members of the party alone. We must win the hearts and minds of the larger electorate. He should visit, he should send his entourage to all the zones in the South and see the anger in them, the vibrations that they are generating. We have to come back home and convince them. It's not only members of the PDP that will vote. We are saying 8 years of General Buhari, 8 years. And like I asked the question, which they kept asking me, where is he from? Is he from Anambra or is he from Lagos in Agege? Where is he from? So you present another fellow from the side. Then somebody said, oh, we've forgotten about zoning. It is there in our constitution. Nobody told you that we should vote, we should zone after any election. It is pre-election because you must win the hearts and minds of the people. I do not agree with Vice President Atiku. I'm sorry, he's my good friend, but on this issue, let us rise above this pedestrian level. Let us rise above this personal ambition. This nation must survive. This country must survive. And for us to survive, we must make sure that the composition, the special gift by the founding fathers of our party must be sustained. He won the hearts and minds of all Nigerians across the board. Right now, you can see what is going on with our brothers in the North. You hear the insecurity matters, and for the first time in the history of this country, I'm listening to Northern elders who are asking Oga to resign. Why are they asking him? It means they are not feeling too happy there. It means they are not happy because it's a state of hopelessness and it's a state of helplessness. People are hungry. These young minds are now graduates. They are educated because education makes people easy to govern but difficult to deceive. And if you continue like that, we are going to head up into a total disaster. If the APC that has stated their own zoning, if you remember, initially they told us they don't believe in zoning. Now they have zoned. Nigerians will now be watching. How do you convince those people from the minority areas to vote for our party? How do you convince the other Nigerians who are legally minded, who believe in justice, equity, and fairness, which is the tripod for any development anywhere in the world? I'm sorry. I mean, I don't agree with that. There will be a lot of discussions, and I pray. What does it matter? A nation building is not a 100-meter dash race. It's a continuum. And if it is continuum, 4 years, 8 years in the life of a nation, it's just a little addition to the growth of the country. If we start fighting now, by saying, no, you cannot be, you are not the only tribe. There is this tribe, there is that tribe. How can we move together? And nation building requires all of us to come together and move and lift this nation up.